JJK is quite literally the worst thing that has ever happened to me. This ending is so mid-clockular that I just don't even know what to do. It's quite literally the worst piece of fiction that has ever been invented. And let me tell you, I've read some crazy shit on AO3, all right? Like, I would much rather shovel hot dog vom straight into the ocular pools, man, than have to have witnessed this. Please, eternal sunshine of the spotless mind me, bro, because I cannot believe that I wasted 6 years of my life on this absolute midmutsu kanon, bro. All right, this is absolute dog trash. Anyone that liked it doesn't know how to read and honestly doesn't know how to even walk because you must be a baby, bro. Forgive me, I hadn't yet touched grass when I made that first part, but let's talk about the ending of JJK. Obviously, people have some very hot feelings about this, and that's to be expected. Every people can dislike it. It's all in good fun, but just the people that are being absolutely hyperbolic just never cease to amaze me, and most of the time they're doing it for clicks, right? But if this ending wasn't for you, that's great. Was it my perfect ending? No, it wasn't. Was it a little bit rushed? It seems that way. We don't know what the extenuating circumstances are. Maybe we'll find out one day. Maybe we won't. But did I like the ending? Yes, I did. And I think this is where a lot of people have a disconnect here. Just because something didn't happen the way you wanted it to happen doesn't make it bad. You have to judge things on what they are, not what you wanted them to be. And I know I have this reputation now because I'll never say anything negative about JJK, which one, that's not true. But two, just because I like something doesn't mean I think it has zero faults, right? So were there things that, in a perfect world, I would have liked to seen happen, like the merger, for example? Yeah, I think that would have been awesome. But obviously that was just a different direction the story wasn't going to go, right? And so did I think that Gojo had the possibility of coming back? Yes, as I'm sure you guys all knew. I long said, now I'm not trying to backtrack from this at all, but for those of you that know, I've always said it doesn't mean we're for sure going to get a Gojo comeback, but we're going to get some sort of development. And I did think we could and maybe would get a Gojo comeback, so don't get me wrong. But we did get Gojo development, and so that's what I'm judging. The fact that he didn't come back, yeah, that's a little bit sad. I would have liked for a happier ending for him, but we still got the development that I longed for, and I think Gojo had a beautiful story, a beautiful narrative arc, but it's just a bit more tragic as opposed to happy. So that's what I'm judging it on, not what I envisioned it could be, or maybe what I theorized or what I wanted it to be, but what Yeye actually gave us, because this is his story at the end of the day. And again, people are more than welcome to hate this ending. It's not for them. That is completely fine. Art is subjective. Those of you who've been around the channel a while know I've preached to that a little bit for forever. So if you didn't like this ending, more power to you. It wasn't the best ending ever, in my opinion, but I did like it. And again, I feel like most people, not everybody, I'm not putting everybody in this bucket, but most people judge something because it wasn't what they wanted it to be, rather than judging it for what it is. So, I've loved JJK. This has been an incredible journey. This story has impacted my life, all of your lives, honestly, if you're watching this video right now. And maybe it didn't end the way you wanted, but it's about the journey, right? If you had good times along the way, I just think it's absolutely ridiculous to be saying the most hyperbolic statements about JJK, like bro, at the start of this video. But anyways, a lot of people have been asking for my thoughts on the ending, so I wanted to share it with you guys. But I'll obviously have way more videos coming out as time goes on, because guess what? We got time now that JJK is ending, where I'll specifically talk about Gojo's story, probably specifically talk about Sukuna's story, different character analyses, and all that jazz. So don't worry, that's still coming. But again, a lot of people have been asking for my thoughts on the ending, so I wanted to go ahead and put this out. And yeah, again, no hard feelings to those of you that didn't like it. I respect the hell out of that. It's just inevitable, right? When anything comes to an end, some people are going to glaze the hell out of it no matter what. Some people are going to hate it no matter what. But as long as you're being genuine with your analysis, then you're cool by me.